Okay, here we are. We've got this all dug out, as was the case in the last cut. So now what we're going to do is set up the next level, and we're going to start by marking out all the four corners. So here's what we're going to do, and hopefully that's going to prevent the ocean from flooding in on us, and it does. So now we're wearing our, as who's it, Vintage Beef calls his the Dive Bucket 9000. Respiration 2, Aqua Affinity 1. So I don't have a better name for it. We'll call it that. And what I'm going to do, set this up so that, let's see here, that's going to be the floor. We go 1. Then I'm going to put a jack-o'-lantern to give us some light to work by. 3, and then that'll be ceiling level. And now I want to get back down because I'm running low on air, even with the Dive Bucket 9000. Now we're going to keep setting that up, and this is probably going to attract squids if I don't miss my guess, because they are supposedly attracted to light. So that's going to be one corner. And then we're going to set up the other corners. So that's actually, this would be part of a corner. There we go. And then we'll set up each corner same way. I wonder why we lost our light though. Oh, we got light over here. Okay, anyway, that's of secondary importance. So now I'm going to repeat that process for each corner, and then after that we'll start developing the walls for the next level up. Okay, here we are up on top of it. There's the, well, you can't see that one corner, but there's one, there's another, and here's one, but this one's a little bit off because this is sitting up on that hillside. So the next step is going to be to start moving these across, and I'm going to have to come up with another secret technique here, which is what these signs are for, so that I can have the luxury of working here without. Is that the correct orientation? I believe it is. Yeah, it's kind of like creative mode, because you get to. So what I'm going to do here, there, and then we're going to put a sign there, and that gives us an air pocket that we can escape to and replenish our air as we need. So here's this, and then we will just build across, and we'll get it all lined up correctly, making new air pockets as we go along. I'm not interested in clearing out the middle of it yet. I just want to set up the perimeter. So, and then we'll adjust that one that's at the wrong level. Oh, by the way, I turned up the brightness since the last time, so you can probably see a little better the underwater. The new, since 1.6, the respiration helmets have given better visibility underwater, and with the brightness turned all the way up, it works out even better still. So So there's how that's going to work. That's going to be the same thing over and over again. There's a bunch of squid, and there's a bunch more squid, and then there's a whole bunch more squid. There's squid all over the place. But there's no zombies or anything like that down here because it's water, and they're not gonna spawn in the water. So anyway, I'll be back in about 1 second, which might be another day or so because this is going to be slow work. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in about 1 second. Okay, we have the wall laid out now. So up here I have a few misplaced blocks. That's not a problem. And actually it looks like we might not quite have all of it laid out. Well, we will have it all laid out here in just a second. Keep worrying about drowning down here. And I nearly did. I got caught a couple times. Took a little bit of suffocation damage. Despite my frequent placements of those things. But that's basically the floor plan there. We just burst up above the surface. So we'll take a look around. I don't see nothing. We're in the middle of the center of the middle of nowhere. Dead center, way out, far out at sea. Storming, pouring down rain. Doesn't matter. Wet everywhere. So, anyway, there we are. So now, you'll just have to wait and see what I'm going to do with all this sand and how I'm going to get rid of all the water. So, some of this is going to have to be cleared out because, like I say, that's like we have like, this is a ceiling level here where this dirt is. And then we go up, and then the next level is a floor. And then there's the bottom, and then there's this pumpkin, and then there's the top, and then there's another roof. So we should be able to place a roof right around at this level, and then clear all this stuff out. That's an interesting effect. It's like raining, and we're underwater, but it looks like there's streaks of rain coming down in this little air pocket I have here, my emergency air pocket. And some of these were not intentional. I did not mean to place that block there, and there might be a couple other ones, but it's like in an operation of this size, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Now the thing is, there's a lot of dirt in the roof, so I don't, in the ceiling rather, downstairs, so I don't really want to tempt fate here and start digging up there because some of it's probably got water on the other side and I don't want to flood it out. So I want to lay the complete floor before I start replacing this ceiling here. And that, of course, will get rid of the occasional stray squid popping into this level. I imagine we'll still have squid popping into the other level, though, from time to time. But that's fine. We'll have a lot of sand and a lot of glass, and we'll be able to scientifically observe the squid, which is one of our experiments. Now, there's a piece of clay. Oh, I really want clay. But what if it's something else? Do I have any smooth stone on me? Let's see here. No, I don't. I have some over there. Let's go get it. There. I'm going to get that clay. Because that's one of the things, I think I forgot to mention it. You know, I was kind of amused by the fact that I had, from the zombies, they dropped me a fortune shovel. I was wondering why you'd have a fortune shovel. The only thing I think of was flint. But I think you probably also get, you probably also can get extra clay from it. I'm going to build a little dam here just in case the there, just in case that floods. Don't worry. Yeah, just like that. There we go. Okay, now I'm happy. I got my clay. There's some other clay out there, though. How much clay did I get? Actually, I got 4 because I already had 1 from somewhere. All right, anyway, yeah, the next step is going to be to build the roof up there, and that'll have to be done underwater. So that's going to be kind of a trick. It's going to be kind of tedious, and you know, that's just how I like it. So I'm using my fortune shovel on dirt. That doesn't make any sense at all. And that one I paid for. That one I had to use up 30 levels. Got 30 levels. Got a fortune 3 shovel. Anyway, there we go. I will check back probably in either 1 second or a few days, however long it is. I don't know how much I've got at this point. I'm pretty much caught up, so I don't anticipate having to routinely do multiple releases in a week to get caught up again. But there we are, and this is the deep side, and that's the shallow side over there. And we have popped our head above the ocean, so this was a momentous episode. And we saw nothing. There's nothing to be seen out there. We're like remote as that squid popping his head down through the ceiling every now and then, if you happen to see him. All right, there he is. There he is. So I'm good. All right, there. See there? There he is. There's a squid. Here he comes. Comes squid. All right. Anyway, yeah, I'll be back in about a second or a week. It's all relative anyway, so try not to stress out over it. In any case, see you next time.